Geez, we've had the boss on the phone. We've had Mav Geyer on the phone.
He's Dewey at training.
Don't answer. I'll call you later.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mark My Words, the podcast that gives you everything you need to know about rugby league. And this is the podcast you want to listen to and watch. I'm joined by my two sparring partners. MG, hello to you.
Hello, Leaves. Hello, Piglet.
Hello, Piggy.
Hello, Levy. Hello, MG.
I just want to give our listeners and viewers a little insight into our man One Iron. What should be a very simple task on this podcast becomes very difficult. There's in the business what's known as the clap.
Yep.
Which business?
This business.
Whose business?
The red light business.
And we do a clap to sync the vision up with the audio. It's just taken us 27 opportunities to get us all to clap at the same time. So ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're doing it on purpose.
You're a dick.
Boys, it's a great weekend. Indigenous Round.
Yeah.
It's 2 weekends, again this year, celebrating all of the great Indigenous players that we've had in the game and continue to have in the game. MG, Piggy, you guys have played with some unbelievable players. A couple of my favourites, Nathan Blacklock, Jonathan Thurston, Preston Campbell.
Yep.
Boys, thoughts?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think when I first started to take notice of Indigenous players was Arthur Beetson. He was one of my favourite players when I was growing up, when he played for the Roosters and then the Parramatta and that offload. I couldn't believe how he'd go into a tackle and be tackled by 4 or 5 blokes and get the ball out. I just thought, how does he do that? Look, JT, Jonathan Thurston, is up there. I think he'll be a future immortal. Greg Inglis.
GI
just for his power. Then you've got the little guys like Presto and Matty Bowen.
Yeah.
Laurie Daly's got to be mentioned as well. Gordy Tallis. I mean, where's it stop? They just do something. I think the Indigenous players play without that shackle on them. I think they let the shackles go and they just go, you know what? I'm going to be me today. I'm going to do it at 100 miles an hour. I don't give an F what other people think.
Tinga, Nathan Blacklock, you already stole him, played with him for many years at the Dragons. Outstanding, mate. Put him in the clear. Good luck.
Yeah.
Cartwheel backflip.
Yep.
Probably, I wasn't probably as good as that as he was. He was probably a little bit better than me. Just.
You can't even spell it.
C-A-T.
Amos Roberts.
Oh.
Mossy. Mate,
Yes.
Mossy and we go way back. We played at the Dragons together, but we also played at Wigan together. So Mossy come and live with me when he first moved over to Wigan. He was outstanding. On his day, Mossy was one of the best I'd seen. 2 at Parramatta that I always talk about, Dean Witters and Tamana Tahu.
Yeah.
Tamana Tahu came to Parramatta the same year I came to Parramatta in 2005, just to be able to see what Tamana could do with the footy. Unbelievable. And Dino and I actually played together at the Roosters as kids. So Dino came down in 1997 when we were under 17s. He came down from Armidale. And Dino used to come and stay at my mum and dad's house when we were kids.
Oh, wow.
We were kids. He'd come and stay if we had schoolboy footy or stuff. We were in the rep teams together. He'd stay at my house and know his mum and dad well and everything like that. So then be able to play with him, played first grade with him at Parramatta. He was good. He's a bigger fella, Dino, like me, but his silky skills with the footy, he was a great player as well.
Can I nominate an Indigenous player that probably wouldn't be in my top 50?
Yep.
But he's the Indigenous player who happens to be a mate of mine, and I've never heard anyone talk themselves up better than him. A bloke by the name of Bo Champion.
I thought
Bobo.
that's who you were going to say.
Bo Champion thinks he's better than Greg Inglis, Jonathan Thurston, Preston Campbell, all in one. He's done well, Bo. I've known him for a long, long time.
He's good.
I
Great
used to
bloke.
get on the drink with him down at Churchill Sports Bar, out of all places, and he didn't mind a bet on the races back then. I think he still does. But he's got his own waste collection business, recycling and stuff. He's done remarkably well for himself. So shout out to Bo. But geez, you can talk him.
Oh, great bloke. I think 2 guys who we haven't mentioned, and the first one I'm going to mention is the reason I thought that this guy was a god when I used to watch him play in the maybe late 70s, early 80s. When you got the ball, the crowd would just get up. Larry Cora.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was the black. They call him the Black Flash, and
Yeah.
he was just unfriggin' believable. That's the first time I saw a crowd as one get up when you got the ball, and probably the best ball playing Indigenous player I've ever played against and with a couple of times we rep footy was Cliffy Lyons.
Oh yeah,
Cliffy Lyons is very similar to what Cody Walker is now.
the silky skills.
Does things you go,
Yeah.
how did he make 3-on-1 there?
Yeah. Yeah.
They just do.
And he had time, didn't he?
Oh,
He
man.
had so much time when he had the footy.
We'll
in
ask
his hands.
Beaver about it.
Beaver. Beaver's tries off Cliffy Lyons, my goodness. How many of those would have been?
I just thought of another Indigenous player who was pretty good at talking himself up, and I used to get stuck into him.
Are we
And-
supposed to be celebrating that?
Well,
Or bagging him like you're bagging?
I'm about to celebrate him because I've had a love-hate relationship with this person and have had some fairly intense interviews with him. But I've got to know him over the last 5 years, and he's actually a really, really
Chock.
lovely bloke. Anthony Munda.
Chock, yeah, good bloke.
And look, nothing takes away from his ability both in the football arena and the boxing ring.
What a sportsman.
Unbelievable. I do say to him from time to time, I say, mate, drop off. Like, you're talking yourself up. He goes, come on, brah. And he gives me a hug and a kiss. And I actually genuinely enjoy his company these days. So shout out to Anthony Munda.
Did you play with Chock?
No, so Chock left. Chock was there 99, 2000. I came the end of 2000. He
Okay.
left in the halfway through, I think, that year. Is that what happened? He left and
Uh,
went to boxing?
yeah.
Yeah, I think that was halfway through 2000.
Hang on.
went there.
Chock.
Tom, I'm just recording the Mark My Words podcast. Can you just let the listeners know you're a big fan?
Massive.
Yeah, Tommy, story time,
Yeah, we
baby.
got the boss on board, ladies and gentlemen. I'll buzz you back, boss. Tom Malone, CEO Tap Media. He's a listener, boys.
He is.
He's a listener.
He enjoys story time.
He does enjoy
loves
story
them.
time. Well, yeah, it's a great weekend, and it's a great celebration of the Indigenous players in the game. And well, the one thing I love is the jersey designs and the stories behind them. I saw one of Connor Watson at the Roosters.
Yep.
I don't know if the Dragons are doing
Mate,
one.
you should see the Dragons jersey. It is outstanding. They had, and we had a cultural session during the week for the Dragons. We had some people come in and talk. We had Ricky Walford come in and talk.
Well, there's another one.
Johnny Simon. Johnny
wow.
Simon. They both came in and spoke to the club and all the staff. But there's now I can't remember the young fella's name, but there's a local 16-year-old kid that designed the Dragons jersey, the Indigenous jersey. But Squadron Energy, which are the major sponsor of the Dragons, they're not on it this week.
Oh.
They've actually taken their
wow.
sponsorship off the Dragons jersey. You won't see it on the front of the Dragons jersey, just to encapsulate the whole Indigenous story that's on the Dragons jersey.
That is so selfless, man.
It's a bit of a story there. I think they're the first NRL club and sponsor to do that. But you'll see the Dragons jersey this weekend, and the girls are playing before the boys. They'll both be wearing the jerseys, and there'll be no major because you see the major sponsor across there. No major sponsor across the Dragons
What's
jersey.
the company called again?
Squadron Energy.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there a reason why Squadron Energy isn't advertising on this podcast?
No, I haven't asked Squadron
Oh,
Energy.
Squadron,
You
come
don't
out to
think-
play,
Well, we started today. I walked in, didn't I, MG? And Piggy goes, I've had another big week. I get in at 6:30. I leave at 8:30.
Mate, you're
It's
making me sound
unbelievable.
like someone else who's
You
in
know,
the media.
he's had a big day. Mate, you could put a word in with Squadron Energy. Hello,
You know-
advertising dollars. Hey. There's 3 people on the podcast.
Sorry,
Concentrate.
One is more fun.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, he can have the gig.
You mentioned the Roosters one. It's inspired by Craig Salvatore.
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
fan-bloody-tastic.
Right.
The Roosters one is probably the best Indigenous jersey you'll see in a long time. What a bloke he is, Craig Salvatore.
Fantastic. Boys, the other big story this week, the appointment of Matt King as New South Wales coach. He's played in the Blue Jumper. He's worked under Loz. He's done an apprenticeship under Trent Robinson at the Roosters. I think this is a great appointment. What about you guys?
Yeah, I've got no qualms whatsoever. He's got my full confidence, and I think he's got my full support as well, because I think he has done the time. And a lot of people are saying, oh, he's never coached before. But there's Billy Slater. You know, it's not about what you've done before. It's about what you're going to do. And by all accounts, he's the players love him. Someone's giving me a call here. Sorry about that.
Who we got?
Matt
Anyway.
King.
King, I'm about to pump you up, brother. I promised him through the week I'd give him a pump up. No, look, I a little bit left field, I would say, because if we're thinking that Ivan Cleary's going to be coach, well, not now until 29, Ivan, because it's a 2-year deal for Kingy with a 3rd-year option.
Yeah.
So it kind of muddies the water somewhat with what Ivan's going to be doing later on. But as far as Matt King goes, look, the players and I think the endorsement that Laurie Daly gave him and how much support he gave him over the last series. It got him over the line. And good on him. I can't wait to see him strut his stuff.
I think it's unreal. So good. And off the back of everything MG just said then, like he's also sat under Michael Maguire or worked with Michael Maguire in 2024 with the New South Wales side. He's been there with Loz. He already works with Robbo. So he's got some of the best coaches. He's already worked
That's a good
around.
point. That's a really good point.
Don't you think? Like,
Very good
he's
point.
been there and done it. He's seen it.
Taking a bit of each.
All of them.
Yep.
Then he's his own man. I think it's a great
Great
appointment.
point.
I look forward to it.
You know what I love? I love that when Laurie was copping it this year, he was
stood up.
He was the first bloke to stand up and defend him. And to me, that says that he's not going to take a backward step as coach of the Blues.
So true.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
He's not going to cop any of that crap.
I've got goosebumps.
One thing I
Why?
reckon.
I've got goosebumps.
I want him to grow his hair back.
Oh, Sideshow Bob.
Bring it back.
You know, actually, there's a story time for future weeks. Best hairstyles in rugby league. Geez, we could spend some time on that. Well done to Matt King. He'll do a great
Well done,
job.
King.
And
Yeah.
again, well done to Laurie Daly. Goes out on a high and finishes and goes out a winner. Congratulations to him. And then I suppose the other one, the recruitment drive continues. The re-signing drive at the St George Illawarra Dragons. Piggy, your mob's got another one. Loco Junior Pacifica Tonga is staying on.
Yeah, he's one of the pieces of the puzzle. One of the last pieces of the puzzle because obviously everyone knows about the new signings that have come to the Dragons. Well, also it's about the re-signings of all those great young kids that are coming through the system there. I know the Couchman boys. They've re-signed till 2030, I think that one was. So to get Loco done, that's great. I think Jacob Halangahu's still to re-sign, so I think they're still working on that one. And then, they've got a fair few players coming already, and maybe one or two more, and we'll go from there.
Well, he teased us before the cameras were rolling today.
Who is it?
He teased us before the cameras
I
were
just
rolling.
make it up.
Then he said to Levy, he said, "Look, if you want me to give you some real good goss about who's coming to the Dragons, be nice to me."
Yeah.
Right, can you give us a hint?
Nah,
What's it rhyme with?
mate, they've done what they needed to do.
Oh, don't give me the bloody club speak. Just tell me who it is.
I got no idea.
You're on our time
I
now.
just make it
Does
up.
it rhyme with Cade Keegan?
No.
So is it a re-signing or is it a recruitment?
No.
He doesn't.
Now, you had the opportunity last week, my friend, to ask Daniel Anderson, who is the recruitment boss,
Yeah.
We did.
all of these questions.
We did.
And he answered them.
He said, "Ask you today."
No, he didn't. Well, I was talking to him yesterday.
Well, it's funny you say that because I asked Daniel Anderson another question.
Oh, here we
I
go.
said, Daniel, given the success that you've had as the recruitment manager of the Dragons, maybe you should take over the NRLW side as well and remove this idiot.
What did he say? Because you did ask that question.
He said, well, those discussions are being had, mate.
No, but in all sincerity, this is a fantastic coup for them because it was only like 3 months ago he was going to quit the Dragons.
There was talk.
He wasn't. He didn't think he was in their plans, and he was looking elsewhere. And I know one who will be happy, John Stanley. Johnny Stanley's a big fan of Loco, but look, it looks so good now. Now the expectation changes with the Dragons. Now that they've assembled something so powerful. Where most of their fans now are looking for them to get off the bottom of the ladder, which they probably won't this year. They've got to be resigned to the fact that they're probably going to get the wooden spoon. But Newcastle did last year as well. And look at them this year.
Yep.
I think that's got to be the same trek that we've got to watch the Dragons take.
Yep.
They've got to make finals. And Daniel Anderson said that. I said, what's the pass mark? He said finals footy. So as long as they're thinking that, if I'm a fan, I'm going, yes. Because if I hear someone from the retention going, you know what, it might take a while to gel, and no, this is the year we want to get off, piss it off. Now we want to hit the ground, and we want to be hitting the ground running. And I think who they've got is unbelievable signings.
It's a little bit like when the NRLW recruitment manager of the Dragons says, we've got a 5-year plan.
5 year. We just started this year, first year.
I'm ruthless, aren't I?
5 year.
You are ruthless. To
Hey,
him.
I was gonna text you after our game on the weekend where the girls, even though they got beaten convincingly, they played the Roosters. They give it a red hot crack for long periods.
What was the score?
38-8.
Yeah, great.
2 tries conceded in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was going to text you boys and say, back to the first year, 5-year plan.
Well, we were trying to get him on, weren't we? Because we were talking about your 1-star hotel at Goulburn.
No, the Goulburn Hotel was good.
Was it?
You know that? Do you know they turned the heater on for me?
Oh.
So when I got there, the
So when
heater
you
was
left here,
already
so
on.
tell our
So on
viewers
Friday night, I had to leave the studio because this is where we called from, and I booked the hotel at Goulburn. So I drive to Goulburn, which was 2.5 hours, and then that broke up the trip to Wagga, which is where Magic Round was played. For
So
the
what time
girls.
did you get to Goulburn?
12:15.
Okay.
And when I got in, because they said, here's the PIN code, put the PIN code in, and the key drops out, go to your room. And when I got to my room, the heater was on. It's beautiful.
Wow.
Toasty. Like, it was freezing. in Goulburn, but
He thought the blankets might be like
No,
walking out the door or something.
because I did a good sort of
Reconnaissance?
mission around, and I was very content.
Well, I've got to apologise. I made out as if you were staying in a cell at Supermax.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we thought, poor Piggy.
No, nothing like that. The hotel-
I did think, though,
Like,
MG,
mate.
one of the telling points, though, at this particular motel, you could book it by the hour. I thought,
No,
that's a
no,
bit of a
Oh,
way.
a Formula One?
No, you couldn't. I literally
I
got in
told
there.
my wife when I got home, I told him this story. And she goes, poor pig, why didn't he just drive straight to Wagga? I said, I don't know.
No, well, I would have driven to Wagga. I wouldn't have got there till 3 a.m. So I was like,
Tired,
I literally got into bed at 12:30. I woke up at 6:30.
Off you go.
Had a shower, jumped in the car, 2.5 hours. I was
Great.
at Wagga.
Yeah.
And then
That's the safest bet.
And then I left Wagga that afternoon straight after the game, put you blokes on and drove home.
Hey, one last one before the preview. Nico Hines and this goal-kicking streak. Well, as a former goal kicker yourself, Piggy, can you give him a rap for what
It's
he's been able to do?
outstanding. It's sensational. What did he do? He did 8 from 8 the other week. Then he did a 5 from 5.
All from the sideline too.
Yeah, and nailing them from everywhere. Mate, I would be that nervous from now on, because he knows, and he knows he
Yeah,
knows, and he's come out and said that he knows. I'd be going, just give me the ones in front. Just give me the ones in front. Let someone else take them.
Can you give the listeners and the viewers a bit of an insight into goal kicking? Like, how much work would he be putting in,
hours.
and how much would you be putting in, sort of during your training?
Mate, hours. So, like, and again, mine was 25 years ago, so they're better and better and better and more professional. But I was doing at least 3 sessions a week for at least half hour to an hour.
Yep.
Like, whereas they're probably doing double that now. I don't know, but they're phenomenal. The goal kickers, the work they put in, and Daryl Halligan, I think he works with Nico Hines. He's been around for years. Graham Arnold's worked as a goal kicking coach as well.
I think young bloke from what's his name from the Raiders. He just retired.
Jared
Croker.
He's been doing it.
He's been doing it.
Yeah.
I just think it epitomises the confidence he's playing with on the field.
Yep.
When you're a goal kicker, when you're kicking goals from anywhere,
Oh, mate.
how good,
Yeah.
how much good must you feel on the field going, give me the ball?
Oh.
Like he's running more now than I think he's playing better now this year than he did in 22 when he won the Dally M medal.
I think he's in a really good place. Like, he's engaged.
He's a great
You know,
place.
he's happy at home.
He's doing stuff with Tommy Herschel.
doing the
like
find
he's-
your feet stuff,
Yeah,
so
and
he's
you
in a
need,
good place.
you need stuff away from footy
Yeah.
that stimulates you to make your footy better.
Yeah. Although, speaking of being away from footy, did we talk about Lockie Galvin last week? There was a story
Yeah,
last
the
week.
races.
Yeah, he gets away from footy by going and picking up horse.
Well, no, we spoke to Presto on
that's
Saturday's
right,
continuous call team.
So Lockie Galvin away from he's got a what's his horse called? It was quite clever.
Get out clause.
Get out clause, yes. Exit clause.
Exit clause.
Exit clause. Very clever, Lockie. So he's out from rugby league. He likes to go to Jason Corstables and pick up the horse pup.
Yeah, good on him.
Saddle him.
Well, probably clears his
It's
head.
fantastic.
Probably clears the nostrils as well.
Anything's better. Anything.
Pumping out boxes. Good. Well, I wouldn't do it. All right, we get into the.
That's because you're elite. You're an elitist.
I'm just a battler doing
You
his
would-
best.
You know,
That's why
because
you wouldn't do it.
you live with jockeys, you'd know.
Did you see the BMW downstairs?
No.
Yeah.
Parramatta BMW commercial agreement. Oh, I don't have to declare that on a podcast.
No.
Parramatta BMW, your beauty.
Sinclair,
Why
yeah.
don't you sponsor? Why haven't you spoken to them? Why aren't they sponsoring the podcast?
How many wins have you got at the Dragons in NRLW? What was the score of the weekend, you dribbler? We do the odds, of course, thanks to our mates at Better.
Because you know I know.
Better. Stay ahead of the game with Better. Download the Better app today.
Who's
What are you
playing?
really gambling with?
Who's
Titans, Cowboys, Seabus Super Stadium. Titans $2.30, $1.62 the Cows.
I don't know why the Cowboys are persisting with Jackson Purdue at number 7. I just think it's a waste. I think he's such a good ball runner that they've got to think of another way to get him involved in the game, and it's in the centres if Drinkwater's fullback. Maybe you know what? I'd put Drinkwater halfback and put him fullback. I think at the moment, at the way they're going, 82-12, hello. But saying that, I think their draw's okay, Piggy, for the rest of the year. So I think they might be too strong for the Titans, who were ordinary last week against the Warriors.
Surely they bounce back, the Cowboys, after what we saw.
Well, they both need to because they both got flogged.
I know, but the one in particular, everyone's talking about the Cowboys and the Roosters game, aren't they?
So
I think they bounce back. I think they win.
And Nanai and Marnie are both out. Nanai's with a hamstring and Marnie with that HIA. So they have two pivotal players.
Here's a stat. The Titans have conceded 104 points in their last 3 games at Seabus Super Stadium.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
You know what they think defence is?
The thing around the house.
The ground. Davey used to use that one all the time. Do you remember? That team, they think defence is the thing that goes around the ground.
You like that one, did you?
That's a great one. Defence around the house.
Friday night footy early game in New Zealand. Warriors $2.45 with better. Panthers $1.55. Panthers.
Well, you know what, Piggy and Leaves? This Friday night is stacked.
Ooh.
This is stacked, this game's, because the Warriors at home, Penrith haven't got Dylan Edwards playing, and Mitch Kenny's still out. So if ever the Warriors are going to get the Panthers, it's probably this game. But I just think as long as Nathan Cleary's there, I just can't go against them. He's such in a rich vein of form that I just can't go against the Panthers. I'm sorry.
I'm going the Panthers as well. They've got a great record against the Warriors, and I think they get the job done.
Roosters Bulldogs, Allianz Stadium, better odds, $1.35 Chookies, $3.25 the Bulldogs. I reckon this is going to be a cracker.
It's going to be a cracker. We're calling this one Friday night, and are you driving in?
Are we carpooling?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're getting a car spot.
What, mate, it's what day is it? Wednesday? I don't know.
And a happy meal on the way home.
Yes, please.
They changed the next smart meal. Outrageous.
Yeah, it gets a bit dirty on that one.
Well, this one, someone should be
Mate,
right here. That's why someone should be right here for this podcast.
Macca's.
A Big
Macca's.
Mac, right?
Oh,
there.
yeah, a few of them on the table.
Oh.
I'm actually getting hungry.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's
Please.
our Wayne?
Hello.
What I mean, are you selling this podcast? Like, can we get Macca's and what happened to the pies?
He got better for us.
Got better.
Oh, yeah, you got better.
So you never get anywhere.
Boom,
Well,
boom.
Wayne, I'm going to say
They
this to
don't
you.
care, it's just
You're getting
not
better
fair.
every day, my
Yep,
friend.
you are getting better.
This will be a great game, won't it?
Yes.
This will be an absolute cracker.
Is there an echo in here? I think I just said that.
Yeah, but I wasn't listening. Roosters to win for mine.
They welcome back Lindsay Collins and Billy Smith, and they did that last week against the Cowboys without James Tedesco for 40 minutes of that second half. So they are the form. Them and the Sharks are the four teams of the comp at the moment. But actually, I'll include the Bulldogs in that because they have been on a fire ever since Kickow and Preston have come back into their pack. That edge is scary. So Roosters, but I think it's going to be a real dog-eat-dog, excuse the pun, game.
All right, we go to Perth.
So will I be.
Stopping
I'm
ground.
going tomorrow.
Oh, you're going?
Yeah, leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, good's that?
Or today, whenever you see this podcast, Thursday.
Hang on. Wait, are you not working with me on Saturday?
No.
No, he's
Outrage.
off. I
Who's
noticed that. I'm on
you and Gal.
Saturday. Gal's on as well.
Oh,
No MG.
I'm only joking.
I think Andrew Lucas has palmed you off for the power rankings. Give him the Gal.
Oh, I brushed me.
Oh no, you did such a good job last time.
I love
with your
taking
soup.
over MG's power rankings when he's
Fight
not
for
there.
it. Fight for it.
Did you say power
I had a
rankings?
good power wankings.
Hey, come on.
What are we
you're
talking
Mr.
about?
Popular
That's
today.
mad.
Where are you going?
Mav, I'm going to Perth.
Answer it. Put him on the.
Mabby, where's Mabby?
Ask Mav.
I reckon I know how I can get him to hang up. How's life at the Tigers?
Yo. I'm doing the podcast. You're live now.
You're live. G'day, Mabby.
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got to say hello to the listeners.
Go.
Hello, Mabby. What's going on, lads? Oh, mate, just in here discussing all the big news in Rugby League. Geez, we've had the boss on the phone. We've had Mav Geyer on the phone.
Is Dewey at training?
Don't answer. I'll call you later.
Jeezy, hang up quick.
Oh, no, I said don't answer. I'll call you later. Oh, plead the fifth.
What timing? He's a new Perth Bear for next year.
Yeah.
Storm $2.15. That was gold. There's your little video clip for this week. Buddy.
Oh, wow.
Storm $2.15. Manly $1.10 with better. HBF Park in Perth.
Well, he's ringing to see if I need a lift to the airport. I'm pretty sure tomorrow, but I do. So I'm going to the Perth Bears jersey reveals on Friday night.
Oh, nice.
So me and Billy Moore are flying over for it, and I'm catching up with all the the ex-Western Reds players at the game. We're then walking for about a K from someplace in the middle of the city to the ground with hopefully all the new jerseys.
With the new jerseys
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
So it's going to look good. You can feel a bit of a momentum starting to pick up. You know, and I think this weekend will reinforce that once we get over there. And I think Storm might get, I don't know. Munster's back.
Munster's back. That's a big one.
That's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, massive. Because that then releases Wishart as well, in a way, like he goes back to 9.
And
at
Turbo
6.
and his brother are both out. No, I still think Manly have got the firepower. I think Manly.
Question without notice, MG. HBF Park, that's the rectangular one. Is that where the Bears will play their home
Yeah.
games?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
And another question for
Perth
you.
Glory, I think, used to play there.
Right. Okay.
Off the back of what you were just saying, is there many of the old guys that still live over there
There's,
that you played
yeah,
with? Like, I know
well,
Matt Fuller's over there.
Yeah, Timmy Horan
right.
is still over there. Chrissy Barrett, Chris Dever. There's about, I'd say, at least 8.
That live in
Stay there.
Perth from there and
30
stay
years
there
ago, been there
for-
30
yeah.
years.
Wow, there you
know.
go. That's cool, eh?
Well, that's the thing. I think that's what I've been trying to say about the Perth experiment. It's a lifestyle choice.
Yeah.
Because unlike the PNG one, where you can't see many of the players playing there, with all due respect to the PNG, but you can't see many players staying there after their 10 years over.
Yeah, they're not going to live there.
No,
They're
but
getting
in
straight
Perth,
out of there.
In Perth, you are.
You might. Yeah.
I'd love to have still been there.
Really?
I like Perth.
Oh, it's
I could live
beautiful,
there.
man.
Yeah,
It's
right.
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy in Sydney. But
6PR, you looking for any voiceover, man?
it's a long way to go.
guy. HBL Park, let's go!
Long way to go for a voiceover.
Yeah, what about William Pike? You looking for a strapper?
You know you can do voiceovers from Sydney.
I know, but I want to go to Perth.
Just give us a righto. You're the ground announcer. Game 1, Perth Bears are about to run onto HBF Park. You're the ground announcer. What are you saying?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for, Perth!
Yes!
We've waited 30 years and now they're here. Let's give our boys a thunderous applause.
I think he gets the gig.
That's
I think he gets the
great.
gig.
Well done.
Great stuff.
Well done.
Let's keep moving. Suncorp, Saturday, 5:30. Dolphins, Broncos. Queensland Derby, $1.44 Dolphins. Broncos, $2.80 Outsiders.
I can't go near the Broncos. Cannot go near them at the moment for the rest. Oh,
No.
you know what? I'm going to make a statement. I'm not backing them for the rest of the year.
Jeez, you've turned on Matt.
Jeez, that's tough, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, Maggie boy. I'm going Dolphins. I think if the Dolphins...
Get a move?
no, sorry, not just on this game, just in general. If they can get on a run, get themselves possibly in the top 4, I think they can still win the comp.
Could be the first year we see someone getting 50 points put on winning the comp.
I just love the Dolphins and the way they can attack. And I think they've got a really strong forward pack. If they stay healthy, I still think that the Dolphins can win the comp.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know about winning the comp, but who'd they get beat by recently? 50-something.
No, they got 60-something nil from the Sharkies, wasn't it?
That's right.
66 nil.
Saturday night, 7:30. Souths $1.35. Eels $3.25. Allianz Stadium. The Cavalry's back as Souths play at their home ground. Allianz. Yes.
Not just any cavalry, but Cam Murray, David Fafita, and Talos Duncan, if you don't mind. They are 3 strike forwards, man. And Parramatta that game against the Tigers last week, you don't get any confidence in picking them against South this week. But
Come on, Souths.
stranger things have happened.
Come on, Souths.
I think South will win.
I called the game on Sunday. Tigers versus Eels.
How was it?
Unlucky 1-9.
Was that a highlight of your year?
It was the worst game of NRL I think I've ever commentated on.
Hashtag talk up the game.
30. There was 30-something errors.
Yeah.
30-something errors in 80 minutes.
And Para made 20 of them.
Parramatta.
And still won.
And they still won. I don't know how they won. Obviously, Dewey went with 8 or 9 minutes to go with the field goal. It's funny, I interviewed Dylan Walker after the game, and I asked him about, the finish and Dewey's field goal, and he goes, mate, as soon as he slotted it, I was saying to him, you've gone off too early. You've gone off too early, Dewey.
The early crow. Wow.
And anyway, they ended up, who was it? They put Iongi away on that little block play, and Moses did, and the Eels got the win, but that game was horrendous. It was a bludger.
Who are you tipping, sorry?
Oh, who do you think I'm tipping in that
Eels?
one? The Eels.
South.
Yeah, South.
MG solid. Raiders Knights, GIO Stadium, Sunday 2:00. Raiders $1.80, Knights $2.
This is the hardest one to pick, Piglet. I think for the round, Raiders, you can't get a form guide on what they did in Mudgee and Knights. Well, I didn't expect them to beat Brisbane, so I'm just going to go for the home team here because it's going to be 1 degree when they're playing. Sunday at 2. I don't know. It's going to be cold.
Oh. I thought you'd done some research then. It's like, really? It's going to be 1 degree on Sunday?
So sunny and 18.
He's prepared. He's prepared. Actually, I'm checking now.
Okay. Well, you know what? You might be right because I do the weather for Canberra every day. Today, as we record the podcast, it was a high of 13 degrees. Yeah, so it'll get pretty low.
So it's 11 in Canberra at the moment.
Okay.
11.
So 2 o'clock.
The game's on Sunday.
I know, but I'm just saying, well, Sunday, they're predicting rain, 90% chance of rain.
Oh, could snow. They could play. Where's Sean Garlick in the snow?
Sunday's low will be 3, between 3 and 4 a.m. Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
And the high will be 10 degrees between 1 and 2 p.m.
There we go. That's cold.
You doubted MG. He was
No,
right.
he said 1 degree.
I said 1.
Mate, he just forgot to put the 0 on.
Temperature.
I was clutching.
The temperature range will feel like 3 to 7 degrees.
Oh, getting there.
Wind will make it feel cooler than the actual temperature. So that's going to be very cold.
We might bring this up on the weekend, actually.
Feels like.
Very
The
cold.
feels like temperature.
Yeah.
Who
Why don't they just
judges
say that? Just say it. That's what it is.
But who judges it? Obviously, you do the weather temperatures, top of 18 degrees. Is there some bloke in Canberra going, oh, geez, it feels like 10?
Yeah, I think there is.
I don't think anyone's come up with
There's
how
a bloke that walks out, right,
Yeah.
and he takes the measurement of the...
licks his finger.
No, he takes the measurement on the apparatus, that says the temperature. And he goes, right, 15 degrees. And then he strips off into his undies.
Feels like.
And he stays there for 30 seconds. He says, 15 degrees, feels like 8. And then he puts all his clothes back.
Then he lays in the snow and does the angel.
Then he looked down and he said, maybe 3. Sunday, we did Raiders Knights.
Yeah.
Dragon Sharks, local derby, Sunday, 4 o'clock
Oh,
at St.
how
George
good.
Venues Jubilee Stadium, Kogarah.
I hope it's good weather because I'd love to see Nico Hines break the record in this game, and I don't think if it rains, he won't be breaking anything. Look, I can't get past Sharkies. They are, as I mentioned earlier, one of the form teams of the competition, and Nico Hines and Braden Trindle are just doing everything they've got to do on the back of a really good go forward. I must confess, I think that having Adam Finnell-Blake and Talakai off the bench has been a masterstroke from Fitzgibbon because they've just been going so well coming off the bench and they made an instant impact. So Sharkies to continue the vibe.
Sunday's low will be 8 degrees at Kogarah between 6 and 7 a.m. and the high will be 18 degrees.
Listen, Tim Bailey, can you just give us your tip?
Vic
What
Larusso.
do you reckon? Go the Dragons. Local derby, mate. Form goes out the window.
Well, you know what? The Dragons upset the Sharks at Kogarah in the corresponding round in 2025.
Oh, don't worry. Beware the wounded dragon.
All right, well, that's a look at the round, I think. We've got to do the tips. You know what my tips are this week?
Yep.
Souths to win into Marky Mark to score a hat-trick.
Hat-trick. A hat-trick.
Yeah.
Has anyone anyone been cataloguing our tips to say if we've won or not?
Nah.
Haven't been going
no
well?
one's going in.
Okay,
That's just
so
another from
I'm
one
going-
eye,
So you
isn't
throw
it?
anything up.
Tips.
I'm going Knights into Dragons. That'll give you a
Okay.
great
This
odds
is,
for
this,
better.
this is left field. In the 8 games on the weekend, there will be 4 Indigenous players scoring tries. Get that in a multi.
How
I
do
don't
you
think that's an
get
option.
how do you get that in a
So you'll
multi?
go, for instance, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 1 from each game.
You need one of them, an Indigenous boy.
Four Indigenous players will score this weekend.
Well, I think that's lay down misère.
Well,
I think 4 Indigenous boys would score every week.
That's if you're playing poker or euchre. Lay down was there, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, look,
What's
I'm
it?
going to put it out there. I've got to wrap up
Sounded
the
good
podcast.
though, eh?
Subscribe, go to YouTube, leave questions for the boys because we'll do them on
Okay,
Monday.
6. I'll go 6 Indigenous
Have
players.
some balls. Say
8.
10.
I'll go 8.
This has been the weirdest podcast of the year.
Yeah,
Thank you,
because-
gents.
Bye.
Bye.
You're the host.
There they are, the boys. Mark my words. We've certainly marked your words today, ladies and gentlemen. Mark my words. We'll be back Monday. Enjoy your footy. Indigenous round this weekend.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website